This is London. Its myriad of restaurants offer menus and cuisines from all around the world. And there's no menu more exclusive and possibly less British than in the heart of Mayfair. The prestigious Connaught Hotel is home to a restaurant renowned for fine food. It has 2 Michelin stars. And like the hotel, exemplary service. The hotel and its dining room couldn't be more English. Its food offering, however, couldn't be more French. Welcome to Hélène Darroze at the Connaught.
Okay, just away, guys. 23 with 1 foie gras and 1 calamari.
Yes!
When French chef Hélène took over the restaurant in 2008, it was as custodian of a national treasure.
When I say I'm the chef at the Connaught, to the taxi driver, for example, I can see a lot of wow, emotion, respect, etc. So that's at this point when I realize what the Connaught is for London and for the UK. Every day when I come to work, it's a pleasure. I love that. So I'm very lucky, in fact.
And hotels and restaurants go hand in hand. When you get to eat at one of these extraordinary restaurants nestled in a hotel, whether it's in a big city or out in the countryside, you get to see so many aspects of the philosophy of that hotel or restaurant. They are both the incarnation of hospitality.
My way of cooking speaks about me, of course, about my experience, about my travels, about my education, my family, my southwest of France, and all the experience that I could have. So it's completely autobiographical, yeah, of course.
Hélène divides her time between London and Paris. In 2015, she was named World's Best Female Chef by Restaurant Magazine, one of the most coveted awards in the business.
When they gave me a call, that was something just incredible. Of course, it's an honor. I hope it's always a hope for a lot of women chefs, because it's not so easy to be a woman in a kitchen. There are not so many women at this level. So I hope that could create some passion and some careers.
To be working with the best female chef of the world, that was an amazing award. The website went down completely as soon as the award went out. The reservations were going completely crazy.
Over 7 years at the Connaught, Hélène has finessed her menu for a modern, luxurious take on her native cuisine.
Food now is something very, very important in life. People like cooking, they know about the product, they go to the market, etc. more and more. So yes, in 7 years, a lot of change happened. And of course, the people we have here in the restaurant, they are here because they want to learn, they want to see something different, they want to have pleasure with food, with wines, and they want to have an experience. I'm really focused on the product. I want to choose the best, I want to cook the best. We are completely dependent of the season. We work around that.
I have amazing guys around me, Alex, Marco. They give me a lot, and I give them a lot, of course, but I learn from them also, and together we build something.
There are a few different ways of cooking, I think, and mine is really, really, really inside me, coming from me. I was not in a culinary school, so I have a lot of lack in technique. I have an idea, I have an emotion, I put it on a paper, I discuss it with my chef after, and then we do the testing.
The restaurant caters for up to 100 covers a day, and has a unique method of engaging guests with the kitchen's ever-changing roster of seasonal ingredients.
I wanted to find an original way, something different to present the menu, to present this list of ingredients.
And that different way? Solitaire.
We worked with a designer, we put all our ideas on the table, and at the end, the solitaire came up.
Here you have on each marble a name of a product. So Hélène will create a dish around that product. You need to choose 5, 7 or 9 of them by leaving in the middle the one that you would like to try, and you remove the one that you don't want to try. You have the tablet on the side, which is going to give you more details about each of them, with main product, supplier, and few ingredients that compose the dish.
The menu is the interface between the kitchen and the diner. The best menus are both enticing without revealing everything. You need to keep a bit of mystery back, but also there needs to be enough there to make you feel that this is something you're interested in. It's a balancing act.
At the beginning, people, they were like putting them in the pockets or leaking the bowl, say, oh, it doesn't taste oyster. Still, customers are having fun with it.
We have straight away a nice feeling with the guests. We can talk with them a lot to make them feel comfortable. And that's what Hélène wanted really to do, to make it unusual. You can't see that in other restaurants.
Up to 45 staff work each shift. For customer service at this level, the devil is in the detail.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Tonight we have 28 covers. We start at 6.
We have briefings with the food description. For us, it's very important to give this information to the customer. So it's a way of, enhancing the flavor of a meat, a fish, or even a vegetable. Everybody can put a plate on the table in front of a customer. Everybody can do that. But to be talking about this special ham from Pierre Materon or this special line-caught fish, just fish this morning from Saint-Jean-de-Luz, why do we have that on the menu? Because it's a very special product and we want you to enjoy that. Why do you use espelette pepper instead of using black pepper?
We test each other. We test each other. For example, for the briefing, we do some question, like little quiz about products, about as well the history of the hotel.
So the espelette pepper is a pepper that grows only in the Basque Country in 10 villages.
I want all the guys here in the dining room to be able to speak about the dishes, to tell a story. And to be nice, we don't want to be too strict. We want to create a relation with the guest.
That we are cooking.
To achieve excellence is hard. There is no way that one day we're going to achieve that and stay there. You have to have the passion every day. Service has to be unintrusive. Service has to be friendly, but not crossing any lines.
Any questions? No. Ready to start? Yes. Service? Yes. Perfect.
We all have our personality, and the guests, they can feel it. We are all different, and that's why it's very special. All the details, the little thing, the way you put a cutlery on the table, the way you talk to a guest, everything can make the difference, but of course it has to be high all the time.
We try to be, of course, very professional, but being very friendly and close to the customers. And I always told to my team that you just need to serve the customers how you would like to be served. It's much nicer to have an extra smile. The taste will taste much better, for sure.
The secret to a great restaurant is a combination of things. It's the atmosphere, it's the design, it's the staff, it's the service, the hospitality, the food. And it's this collaborative process. It's got to make sense, it's got to gel together. But at the end of the day, the guests have to like it. And if the guests like it, then you're on to a winner.
As well as being seasoned with a smile, the constituent parts of Hélène's ever-changing menu are showcased for all to see.
It's beautiful because it's colorful and we are using all the time this display. The customers, they love to, oh, I don't know what is Espelette pepper. So you can see straight away the waiter going, oh, that is the one. Oh, really, that is the one. You have all the products that we have à la carte. So, of course, the menu is changing constantly depending on the season, depending on what is available.
Everything is served with exacting precision, including noix de Bigorre ham, hand-cranked, tableside.
We bring meat slicer to the table, and it's like a show. And already you've got a visual impact with the machine, and the ham is really interactive with the guests. They love that. So we slice 2 slices like that, and we pull it on the side of our test too like that, and we serve it.
Service-wise, we always like to do, something on the table, something special, something that someone else doesn't do. And this machine is beautiful. We want to, of course, to show it to the customer. To have this movement, like a little ballet, the machine is there, now it's gonna go there.
A few questions about it, where it's coming from, when it's been built, and how it's working. Then people are more interested about the ham. It's a special ham because it's not a Bigorre, it's fed randomly, so in the forest with the acorn. So you've got the sweet taste of the acorn in the meat.
Hélène's culinary roots include a family distillery, now operated by her brother, which produces a potent brandy with a distinctive flavour.
We have an amazing Armagnac trolley with different vintages. The oldest one is 1918. The Armagnac trolley goes after, at the end of the meal, would you like to have an Armagnac to finish the meal? Because it's what they do in the family of Hélène. You finish a meal, Armagnac, for sure.
So here what we have is all the collection of the Armagnac of my brother. They are all vintage Armagnac, and they are very special, of course, in my heart because they are from the family. When you have a nice meal, you have to finish with an Armagnac. So that's the tradition, that's our culture. There are not a lot of restaurants where you can find this kind of selection with all this vintage. It's something very special from here.
A bespoke menu, authentic flavours, and luxurious surroundings. A very English restaurant led by the most French of chefs.
I put everything on the table when I cook. That's a part of myself. I want the diners to remember what they have in the plate, the taste, etc. That's really important. The best compliment is when they come back. Some of them, they will perhaps only come once in their life in this kind of restaurant. So we have to be at the level of their expectation. We have to surprise them. We have to deliver something that they will ever remember. During these last 7 years, I was myself here. I'm completely part of the building of the hotel, of the story of the Connaught. It's like a wedding, and I hope it will never stop.